today we'll see some of the general knowledge questions that normally comes up in government exams. So the area we are focusing on today is environment. So there are two types of environment. One is physical or abiotic or non-living environment. These are all the non-living things. And next one is biological, biotic or living environment. These are all the living things. And this physical environment consists of three types: land, water, air. But this biological environment consists of two types: flora, which is plants, and fauna, which is animals. So this is the two types of environment. And if you want to study about environment, it has four categories. First, we need to focus on the three spheres of earth, then ecology, which is the study of biosphere, then biodiversity, which is also called as biological diversity, and environmental issues. So when you want to study about environment, we need to focus on these four things. I color coded so that it is easier to separate. So three spheres of earth. What it means is it consists of three spheres. Earth consists of three types. So lithosphere, which is land, hydrosphere, which is water, and atmosphere, which is air. And when study of land or lithosphere is called geomorphology, study of hydrosphere is called oceanography, and study of atmosphere is called climatology. So this is the three main spheres of earth along with their study. And ecology. Ecology is what we call the study of biosphere. We talked about three spheres here. So biosphere is something which is common part of these three spheres where life exists. So biosphere, we can say it is a mixture of land, water and air where living things are there. So biosphere includes living things, which is biological environment, and physical environment, that is the actual place where the living things exist. So biosphere includes both biological and physical environment. And ecology is also called as environmental biology. Since we are studying about environment and living things in that environment, it is called environmental biology. And biodiversity or biological diversity. So what it means is it basically means all the different types of life within a given region. So diversity of life, which is flora, plants and fauna animals within a given region. Biodiversity needs biosphere. So in order for plants and animals to be there, we need a biosphere, right, which is where they living things exist. So biodiversity needs biosphere. And environmental issues. So when we talk about environment, we need to also talk about the various environmental issues that are there. So one is there was a report by UNO. I have highlighted important things in green and years in blue so that it is easier to note it down. So making peace with nature report by UNO in 2021 lists the following three things as triple planetary crisis, or three main problems. One is pollution, one is biodiversity loss, which is we are losing various species of animals, right? So which is biodiversity loss, and third is climate change. So climate change, we keep hearing about sea level rising, severe weather in areas, melting of hanging glacier in Uttarakhand in 2021, melting of hanging glacier in Chile in 2020. These are some of the examples of climate change. So in order to overcome these environmental issues, we need environmental conservation, which is basically protecting the environment on individual, organization and government levels. So individual has to take care, big organizations need to protect the environment, and also government. And what is environmentalism? So environmentalism is the environmental movement that addresses environmental issues through activism. So this is called environmentalism. And if they ask first international initiative to discuss environmental problems, that happened as a UN conference on human environment in 1972 in Stockholm, at Stockholm. So this is the first international discussion of environmental problems. And during that time, during the discussion, they decided that June 5th of every year will be World Environmental Day or UN World Environmental Day. And this happened in 1972, UN Conference on Human Environment. And 1973, first Environmental Day was celebrated on June 5th. And in 1983, UN set up the World Commission on Environment and Development, which is called WCED, World Commission on Environment and Development, with Gro Harlem Brundtland as the chairperson. This is set up by UN in 1983. So what this report says is, WCED report called Our Common Future. This is the report name. Emphasize the need for sustainable development. What sustainable development means? It is not only development, but we meet the needs of the present generation. We need to develop whatever is there in the present generation without compromising or affecting the ability of future generation to meet their own needs. Basically, in order for our development, we should not spoil the environment that our children will be affected by it.